Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it's my opinion or no opinion at all. Scottilicious Mcfabulous here, and I hope that you are feeling Percy. And today we are going to be talking about why I personally just love handbags and luxury. As well, I want to touch base on what it's like being a man wearing a handbag and the types of things that may or may not come from that, and the things I want to see get changed in the generalization of society. But before we hop into why I love handbags, if you guys love handbags, hauls, luxury, the whole lot of those, please hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, as it does help me know you enjoyed today's video. And it helps with that ever-changing, ever-growing YouTube algorithm.
I believe that humanoid robots have the potential to lead with a greater level of efficiency and effectiveness than human leaders.
So first off, let's discuss what it's really like being a man in general wearing handbags, especially in like the political climate and social climate of 2023. Because girl, we all know things are getting quite spicy out there, and I feel like it's getting sometimes, not for me necessarily, but for men in a generalized sense to actually warm themselves up to actually wanting to wear anything to do with like handbags. And what really amazes me is the amount of men, even straight men. I'm not talking about like men like me. I'm not talking about men like me, you know? Even though in that community, it's also a touch and go thing. Not all men use handbags. It's just a thing, you know? It's not a universally loved thing upon men, but there is a growing surgence of men that do like handbags, but are completely afraid and or just don't want any type of stigma that is hyper-feminized at all put onto them, which is completely understandable.
Really? A purse?
It's not a purse. It's a shoulder bag.
Looks like a woman's purse.
Girl, I completely understand that. As I'm sitting here being the biggest femboy ever, like, you know what I mean? I get you. I totally get you, because sometimes I don't always want to be like that. So I get you. And unfortunately, there is a very large stigma against men wearing bags. Even if you are masculine and straight presenting, it doesn't matter. There will always be a stigma. And thankfully, over the years, it's grown a little less judgmental in that sense. Like, some people aren't as judgmental to see a man wearing a handbag. But again, as I touched base before, the political and social climate currently is really spicy. So I feel like that not necessarily a movement, but that push for men actually wanting to use like a messenger bag, a crossbody bag, like a bum bag, like a fanny pack, that kind of thing. There was like a really large like subset of men that really wanted to use bags, but they don't like the negative connotations that possibly come with them. And in all honesty, that really sucks, because we really want men to like bags. Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, there's a lot of really gender neutral, if not, there's men lines, like, duh, but like there's men handbags. And even with men like luxury and men handbags, those men still don't want to go over to a Louis Vuitton or a Coach or a Michael Kors, and they don't want to buy a bag because of that negativity attached to it. Oh, what are my friends gonna think? I don't want to be judged by other people, and oh, I just don't have enough confidence to do that because I don't want to be judged. And there's just all of these things, and it really sucks when you hear a man say that, because it's like, it shouldn't matter. Literally, carrying around a dead cow should not matter whether you are a woman or a man. It shouldn't matter whether or not a man or a woman is carrying around a dead cow. And as much as I personally love handbags being a man, there is a lot of negativity that comes with it. Like, I do get a lot of stares. I do get a lot of people that might roll their eyes or give me like the most disgusted look you've ever seen, and it's like, well, I didn't piss in your cereal. You need to chill out. So I totally understand why men don't want to, and why we're probably not going to see that really normalize until, again, the social climate kind of, like, you know, smokes one and chills the F out. Like, we all need to chill. Like, let's be real here, y'all. Like, there's sometimes people will come up to me, or like some people will ask me, oh, why do you wear handbags? Like, why? And I'm like, because I love handbags. I love leather. I love craftsmanship. I love the time and effort put into this to make it a beautiful piece of basic, like, literal art that you can carry around and shove all of your garbage into. I can shove all my shit in this and carry it around, smell it like it is, like, it smells delicious. Like, I love the smell of leather. Like, I think for me personally, a huge reason why I love handbags so much is because of leather. I love leather. I've always loved leather, and with handbags, you get to really experience it, like, on a daily basis. With shoes and stuff, you don't really get to feel the leather in your shoes. Like, you're not sitting there petting your shoes all day. With a handbag, you can sit there, you can feel the leather, you can really get that, like, personal touch and connection with it, and really feel that sensory exposure to leather. Like, there is, like, a total, like, when you're touching and playing with leather, you get, like, the feel of it, you get the smell of it, you get the use out of it. There's a multi-sensorial, like, experience if you love leather like I do. And, like, sitting here playing with it, it smells amazing. It smells not like a dead cow. I mean, I guess it does, but, like, it smells amazing. It feels amazing. You get to really feel that. Like, it's really a shame that men can't just sit there and just love a handbag. Like, that's really bizarre to me, that people are still that, like, judgmental. And what makes me even more frustrated is that there is a subset of people that do come at you saying, handbags are for women. Why are you, a man, trying to wear a handbag? And for those people, all I have to say is that 90 to 95% of what you wear and what the things that you use on a daily basis, such as handbags, were created by men for men a very long time ago. Very long time ago. So it's very ignorant when people do say that. And that's one thing that really does piss me off. Because I'm like, girl, you sound so stupid right now. We all know. Don't play dumb. Don't play stupid with me, sis.
Get away from her!
We all know historically things that were classically made for men were eventually hyper-feminized down the line, and were just no longer used by men, and were just strictly used by women, which, sadly, handbags were probably the biggest thing there that was taken and done to that. But in all honesty, if you are a man, you should never let anybody deter you from actually wanting to just carry around your shit. Like, it's useful. It's not a girly thing to want to carry around your belongings. Like, oh, I want to carry around a snack, tissue paper, like, whatever a man wants to carry around, they can carry around. Your car keys, your house keys, wallet, all of it. Like, you know what I mean? And it just really sucks that they just don't feel comfortable doing that. And, you know, hopefully eventually it changes. But for me personally, I love handbags. I love them, and I am absolutely unapologetic about my love for handbags. I absolutely do not care about what Betty Sue or Jamie Doo down the street give a shit about. Like, I don't care about what they think. Like, I could care absolutely less. I care about what I love and what I want. And in all honesty, there's something about handbags for me personally that I just really love. I love leather. I love the craftsmanship, and I just love fashion and all of it. Like, for me, it's such a massive passion. Like, I have a passion for fashion. Let's be real, girl. I have that passion for fashion. Not to, like, take a massive queer turn, but, like, girl, I just love it. Like, there's something for me personally. I've always loved fashion, but within the last couple of years, it's really filled a specific void within me personally, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been fun. I've learned a lot. I have just come to appreciate leather so much more because of handbags themselves. It's not even the fact that I just love the fashion accessory and stuff. Like, I genuinely love almost everything about a handbag. I love the leather. I love the craftsmanship. I love the textiles. I love just the whole idea behind it and how it elevates a look so effortlessly. Not to get too deep, but it does fill a specific void in my life. Like, I've got a lot going on for me. And I don't just mean, like, with Crohn's disease and dental health. With Crohn's disease, that does come a huge tax. Like, that, there's a lot that comes with that. Not just, oh, your stomach hurts, or you can't eat, like, the most, like, I can't eat, like, a very, very large list of foods and stuff, and I would be here for a while trying to just explain that, you know what I mean? So, even with just the Crohn's alone, and everything that comes with that, pancreatitis I've gotten from it, I've been in the hospital before, I've lost weight, I've been bedridden for, like, weeks on end. Like, there's a lot that can come with Crohn's disease itself. Joints flaring up. So, like, rheumatoidism or whatever, like, that is a really bad thing for me. That happens a lot, actually. With the medication I'm on, it completely takes me out. It takes me out completely. Like, it is a very draining medicine. Yeah, I might be able to live a little bit healthier and, like, live a little bit more of a stable life. But I have to live a quiet life. And where I get to live my creativity and explore myself is with fashion and handbags and everything that comes with it. It really opens up a whole nother realm for me, and I just have such a deep love for it. And that probably does come from not being able to really do a whole lot, like not even just getting into, like, things that have happened to me personally and stuff, but, like, again, with just that one specific thing, that does take a huge thing out of me. And that's not including heartbreak. That's not including friendships. That's not including family. That's not including the whole picture, you know what I mean? And, like, fashion really does help fill those gaps as well for me. I have a lot of issues inside, and for me, it helps a lot. I like to wake up in the morning, and I like to sit here, and I like to hold a handbag. I like to get that sensory experience I was talking about. It makes you feel warm. It makes you feel happy almost. Like, for me personally, it makes me feel happy. I love the smell of it. It just smells so luxurious. It feels good to smell. It almost has, like, a calming effect when you do, like, because I like it so much. It's, like, very calming for me. When I'm going out handbag shopping, even though it does dent the wallet, still part of me is still like, it makes me feel good for a bit. You know what I mean? Before we get too deep, girl, because I don't want to get too deep. There's a lot to this for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and without further ado, let us hop into my absolutely sickening outfit of the day.
Maybe there is right now. And 99 don't believe in you. But all you need is just for one person to believe. There can be 100 people, 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 100, or 1,000, 9,000, or 999. There can be 100 people in the room, in the room, in the room.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's discussion video on why it's okay for men to like handbags, and it's not a big deal, and why I love handbags and leather and everything that comes with it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy all of that. It gives you a little bit more of a look-see on maybe my thought process on, you know, why I buy so many goddamn handbags. Why I love them and all of that jazz. And what are your thoughts on men wearing handbags? Better keep it positive, girl. I'm watching those comments, girl. I'm reading, and I'm not afraid to read back. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's discussion video, please hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that like button, share with your friends and family, comment to me any type of opinion you may or may not have had on today's outfit of the day or discussion video topics. As well, you can always support me and the channel directly by sending me a very generous super thanks donation. And you can check out the description box below for the 3 lucky links to my Instagram, Facebook, and Discord notification squad. I love you all to the absolute moon and back, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
I think it was good.
I'm done. No, show's over. Show's over.
See you next Taco Tuesday, bitch.